Are you struggling with the rising costs of living? Inflation is crazy right now, so let's talk about a couple of ways you can save money at home today. Hey guys, Abby Johnson here with Matterhorn Business Development. One of the things I do at Matterhorn is I am a certified profit first professional. So that means I am deep in the finances of business owners every single day. And today we're going to take a little bit of a pivot and we're going to talk about personal finances because I'm working with owners on how much they need to be bringing home. And as your personal expenses are increasing, that's going to be putting more demand on your business to make more money so you can take home and provide for your family. I'm definitely looking at this through the lens of a business owner, but even if you're not a business owner, I think you can have some takeaways from today's video. The first thing I want to say is a little bit of a disclaimer is in this world, you can either spend your time or spend your money. And in business, it really is true that time is money. As a business owner, because you don't just have a fixed income, a reliable paycheck day to day, your time is really valuable, especially if you are still involved in the day to day in terms of sales, generating revenue in any sort of way. Your time is super valuable. So what I don't want you to do is use up your valuable time trying to save money. This goes for business or personal, really. I'm not going to be that person who's waiting in the Costco line to save $5 on gas. That 20 or 30 minutes I'm waiting in line, I could be on a sales call. I could be creating content. I could be calling past leads. I could be making so much more money than $5 that it's not worth it to sit there and wait to save those $5. Maybe it's more. That's also how I feel about coupon clipping. Luckily, these days, coupons and stuff are really digital and you can use tools like I use one called Rakuten. I don't know if that's how you say it correctly. And if I'm on a website, it'll already tell me what deals and coupons there are. I shop at Target frequently, and there's just a place on the app that tells me what deals there are for the day, what deals I have as a Target Rewards member, etc. I've seen these reels and shorts and stuff of mostly stay-at-home moms. I'm assuming they're mostly stay-at-home moms or content creators / stay-at-home moms. So it's part of their job, so to speak, is taking care of the family, taking care of the family purchases, and they will have these crazy deals of like, they figure out how if you go to Target and you buy 5 toothpastes and you also bundle that with a mouthwash, you get it all for free, blah, blah, blah. And they do this because they're able to sit there and put different apps. There's so many coupon apps out there these days. They go through all of the apps and see which coupons they can combine. That's a lot, right? That's great. I'm not trying to get into that method. I'm just saying that they have a little bit more time. It's almost part of their job, as I said, to find those deals, look through those apps and everything. But as a business owner, again, if you could go sell a $5,000 job in those 30 minutes instead of waiting in line for gas, go sell the $5,000 job. That's my point here. So there are two major changes that I made personally for my family so we could save more money. We've got a toddler. We've got a second one on the way. We're having to move into a bigger house. Costs are increasing, right? So a lot of your personal expenses are fixed. You can't do much or cut costs. Your mortgage or rent, your car payment, childcare costs, those major big costs when you're looking at your personal budget and those big numbers stand out to you, they usually aren't very adjustable. I want to talk about some easy small changes you can make to save some extra money in your personal life. The first thing I want to recommend is for car insurance. Now here in Florida, we have really high car insurance costs because we have a lot of car insurance fraud and probably just the amount of old people around here. I'm not really sure if that contributes to it, but my husband and I, for 2 cars, we were paying a lot of money. We were paying, I think, like $480, $450 per month for car insurance. And this was a while ago, actually. I was like, okay, I'm gonna shop around a little bit. We did usually shop around and got the best price, but it was usually only the best price by $20 or something. I finally discovered this company called Esurance, and I don't see them talked about a lot. I don't see a lot of advertising for them, but they're actually a subsidiary of Allstate, and they are completely online. So they don't have any brick and mortar agencies where you can walk into. So around town, you see a lot of Allstate, State Farm offices, these physical locations. So because Esurance doesn't have any physical locations, that cuts their costs dramatically. And then what I found when I signed up for Esurance and got the initial quote is our insurance went down from about $450 to $250, almost half. And I've stuck with them for several years years now because they have just always been the cheapest. And again, depending where you live, you might not have that insane of an insurance payment, but I know locally here in Florida, this gets out of control, and Esurance has helped me save a lot of money. I'm not even sponsored or have an affiliate link with them or anything. I'm just genuinely trying to tell everybody possible, go to Esurance if you want to save money on your insurance. The next change I made might be obvious to some, but it wasn't to me, so I'm gonna bring it up. But I actually changed where we were grocery shopping. Again, I'm in Florida, so the big grocery store around here is Publix, and I had been shopping at Publix my entire life. So it had really never crossed my mind to go anywhere else. Publix is the best. They're the standard around here in Florida, so I never really thought about going anywhere else because I wanted the best. But finally, I was looking at our grocery costs. Grocery prices have been rising across the board, as you know, and I was just very done. So what I did was I actually took my last Publix order, which had been done through Shipt, so I had the digital receipt and the exact order of the exact things I got, and I built that exact cart in a different grocery store online. I chose to check out Target. I don't remember what drew me there. I'd never even thought of grocery shopping at Target, but local to me, we have a huge Target with literally a full grocery store inside the store. And I found out that Target has a generic brand that is organic. So a lot of places, if you buy generic, it's cheaper, but I'm really trying to balance buying the best quality ingredients for my family while also trying to save money. And Target has been really cool because they have that generic organic option that you don't find in a lot of places. Publix does have one too, but when I compared the pricing, I ended up dramatically saving money at Target. So when I built out the same exact carts for groceries, I don't remember the exact amount, but I think it was about a $40 difference when I shopped at Target instead. If it was only going to save me like $5, I probably would have just stuck with Publix because they do have more variety. But because it was such a dramatic difference, I mean, $40 a week is about $160 a month. That's a big deal. That really adds up. Target also has a really great rewards program that I'm a part of. For my birthday, I was able to get 5% off an order, and I applied that to our groceries, so I got 5% off our entire grocery order that week. They also have these little reward games they'll give you. So for example, I had one recently where if I spent $400 within a 2-week period, I would get $35 back. My groceries are always over $200, so that was really easy for me to hit, and I got $35 back. And instead of saying, ooh, I have $35 to like go buy something fun for myself at Target, because that is very tempting, I just applied that towards our next grocery order. So that saved me another $35 in the month for groceries. I'm just telling you my experience with Target. I'm not saying you have to go to Target. I've heard good things about Aldi, people switching over to Aldi. So just look in your area, and if you've never thought about shopping somewhere else, just try it out and see if it makes a big difference, because I was truly shocked at the difference it made for me and my family. Okay, the final money saving tip I want to talk about, I literally see no one talk about this. I don't know why. I follow all kinds of mom influencers on my personal accounts, and no one talks about this, probably because they don't get commission for it or something, but I started using the Amazon subscription feature. There's several benefits to doing this. So if you put something on subscription with Amazon, you usually get about a 5% discount on that item. But if you put 5 or more things on subscription, it bumps up your discount, and some items you get 15% discount on. Some are still only 10 or 5%. It's really easy to hit those 5 items, let me tell you. Now, subscription can get dangerous if you're putting things on there that you don't actually need, but these are things that I was already buying on a regular basis, and Amazon's prices are usually equivalent to buying direct from the manufacturer or buying in store somewhere. So what we have on subscription, some examples: protein powder. My husband and I each use a different kind. We need it monthly. Boom. My prenatal vitamins, conditioner for my hair, dish soap, which what's interesting with the dish soap is I don't need that every month, but you can set how frequent you want something. For example, I think this dish soap is like once every 4 or 5 months or something like that. So it doesn't have to only be things you use every month. We also have a special filter that goes in our fridge to filter the water, and it needs to be changed out every 6 months. So we get that on Amazon. I put that on subscription for every 6 months, and then that's normally my husband's job to deal with, but now he doesn't have to think about it because the filter arrives automatically in the mail and then he knows it's time to switch it out and he can switch it out. So it doesn't have to just be monthly items. We also have dog treats, supplements for my son like probiotics. I don't personally buy paper towels and toilet paper and all that on Amazon, but you could do that. I don't know why no one talks about this or why I don't see it talked about, but depending on the month, because some things are every 3 months or 4 months or whatever, I'm saving about $45 to $60 a month just by having things on subscription. I don't have to remember to order these things. That's great. And I'm getting a huge discount on them. The only caveat I will say is you do have to check it every month because I have found that I'll set up, for example, our dishwasher soap I had for every 3 months. And then I saw it was going to be shipped out and I was like, ooh, we actually still have a lot left. So I pushed it off. So you have to manage it a little bit, but for like 5 minutes of your time a month, you can save $60. To me, that's worth the time and the effort to do that. Definitely get your family on Amazon subscriptions if you aren't already. Between just the groceries and the Amazon savings, I'm saving about $200 a month, which really probably just puts me back to where we were pre-inflation, but hey, that is something at least. So let me know in the comments below your best money saving tips. I'm sure there are a lot more that I didn't touch on today, so I'd love to hear from you. And if you're a business owner, make sure you join us in our free community Growth Hub for Entrepreneurs. If you'd like to be in a community of like-minded people you can interact with, bounce ideas off of, while also getting free trainings from us that are not available here on YouTube, this is the place for you. I hope to see you there. Click the link below to join today.